Alright, yo, what is up, guys? And today we're going to be making a tier list of the gods that should and shouldn't be played in solo lane. So I have. Oh, wait, I'll just show you. So I have all these tiers: S, A, B, C, and D being the worst. And then got the tier of just don't play in the solo lane. So this will go for like a lot of guardians, hunters, and mid laners, essentially, and just stuff that I don't believe should be played there. So starting off, alphabetical order, we got Achilles. I believe is S tier. When played right and built right, he can genuinely be good. Agni, I don't think is safe enough. AMC used to be quite good in the solo lane, not as good anymore. I don't know, that's good. That was definitely there. Arpwash, C tier, like, he's just better in mid, but he does have really good effects, like his anti-heal. Amma used to be higher up. We're filling this in quite well already. Amma used to be like A S tier, but current meta, I don't think she's that good because she's a bruiser, and at the minute, tanks having to build so many protections. And her, no, don't play. Anubis, I want to put him in B, but I really don't like him. Yeah, I'm gonna put him with Alpash. Aokon, he's so good right now, so I'd be playing him. Aphrodite used to be S tier, like back when you wanted to fill that like other slot of like if your Aphro didn't play support, you could play her in solo and still build full protection on her. But because of the recent changes to her, I'd say she's just B tier. Apollo, he's playable because of his ult, so he can get back to lane quite fast, and he can have a lot of pressure, but I don't think he's that good. Arachne is just better in the jungle, to be honest. Ares has gone back up. I don't know what's made it change, but I've been seeing him in the solo lane a lot. Artemis, she's not safe. RTO is just horrible. Athena, you could argue that could go C tier. She's not that bad, but she's just so much better in support. Atlas, I'm gonna put C tier. I think he can be like really tanky. Obelix, she's just better in the jungle, so I'll put D tier. She's just better in other roles. I wouldn't use her in the solo lane spot. Yaga, I don't really like. Not that safe. Bacchus is playable. If you put like the mask where you do more damage on him, he can end up doing crazy amounts. Bacchus are unfortunately an A tier. I don't like the fact that he's there, but he's there. Baron, nowhere near as good as he used to be. Bastet is decent. Bologna is just a slightly worse version of Amma at the minute. I don't think she's great. Bracken, he's just on par with all of the other sport here. Amazots, I'm gonna put a beta. I think when built right with bruiser damage items, he could do a lot of damage. Like he only really needs 2 or 3 protection items. Sub, he's fallen off a lot. Churn, I mean, you can play him. But no. He doesn't have that global ult like Apollo does, so I think he's just slightly worse in the solo lane. Chuck, I'm putting B. He can be decent now. Oh. I honestly, she's S tier for me. Rib this, no. Chernobog. I think he's just better than Apollo. He's just a better version of him. I feel like his damage output can be a lot higher though. Jiron, no, he's not safe enough. Cronus, no, I don't like him. Cleo goes into A or B for me. I'll put her in B because I don't think she's quite as good as these lot. But I do think she's on par with a lot of these. Cthulhu, good team, he's good. But if you don't have a good team, then he's not like as good because you got to play off the ult quite well. Put him C. Future Lan, for me it's A tier, but people would argue it's just mid. Okay, I don't need to explain that. Baby head. Daji, she's usable, just I wouldn't do it though. Danza, it's the same with a lot of the other hunters. They're just not as good as what other things are. Scordia don't play. Erlang, I don't know. I do think Erlang's good. Like he was good in the jungle with like using crit and stuff, but solo lane no. He's no, she doesn't have enough movement. Daphne, D tier, he's not great. Fenrir used to be higher up, but I don't think he's been as good recently. Freya, I'd say she's playable. The safety's a bit. She doesn't have a lot of safety unless she uses ult. But I can see that. Ganesh, no. Geb, no, you clear too slow. Gilgamesh, he's still really good. I'll put him B. Run goes into A. Same with all the other hunters, the safety isn't there. Hades, B tier, he's still quite good. Ebo, I'm putting B tier. Like, if you want to fill another jungle slot in solo, then yeah, you can go for that. This one there's an exception with Heimdall. Because his teleport can be so good to get back to lane a lot. Hell, I'll put C tier. Hera, yet again, like the safety in solo lane is so key. Because essentially when you're in mid, you can have your jungle come at any time, but in solo lane they've got to run across the whole map if they're in duo lane, but if you're in mid lane, the jungler, if he's in duo, can come across to mid really easily. Alright, now getting on to a lot of S tiers. Hercules S tier. Gets protections when he heals, and he heals for 50% of the damage he takes, so that's a lot. Horus, he's just safe, does a lot of damage. Hui Yi, I'm arguing that he's actually decent because his free, like his actual movement, is actually quite safe. Umbats, I want to put him C, but he's not great. No safety. Is an army can be good. Like if you want to carry your games, then yes, go for it with Izanami. And she's also got the invis. I'll put her higher. You can carry a lot of games with her. Janice with the semi sort of global ult. You can make ganks happen easily. I'd say that's good. Jingwei gets back to lane easy. I'll put a D. Yorm, D. He used to be a lot better, but he's not anymore. Carly Bruiser is surprisingly quite good. I'll put a C. I can make a video on that if you want. Catbree, no. He has the support kit, so why don't you just play him support? King Arthur, I could see him coming back. I'll put him B. Good look. No safety. Pumba. He's just better at support, but like he does damage, I guess. Like if you build it with damage. Same with Kuzembo. Lancelot can go in C tier. You can build him just like a warrior and he'll play just like a warrior. Loki also go in C. But I wouldn't build Loki like a warrior, I'd just build him damage. No point. Maui, you could say he's playable. With his like autos at cleave, I suppose if you build like a ring on him, maybe he clears a bit faster. You don't want to rely on your abilities to clear. Medusa, I see way too much in the solo lane, and I really don't think she's that good. Other than the fact she just takes down towers quick. Mercury, he goes on the same list as Baxter does. Merlin, you could say most mages can be played in the solo lane, but yeah, again, I just don't know if it's worth it. Morgan Le Fay, she doesn't have safety. Mulan's creeping back up there. I think she can definitely compete with all of the ones in B tier. But does she compete with Guan? Probably not. I'll put her right at the end of this, so you can kind of see. Nisha, no. No, I think she's horrible in the solo lane. I don't think she's good. Even in support, I don't think she's good. Neith solo lane, with your ult that can go across the map, it is worth having Neith out of the way, I guess. Nem, I put B. I think she can be quite versatile with how she's built, whether you want her abilities to do damage or you want her auto attacks to do damage. I think that can be quite good. Nike. She's a B tier. She's alright. Nox, there's no safety in her. I wouldn't play her in solo lane. I think she dies too easily. She doesn't clear fast enough either with like ability that just doesn't go off instantly, like a silence bubble. Nuwa, I've seen it, but do I think it's good? No, just play her in mid. Odin is heavily underrated. A tier. No. Oleron, just no. Osiris, he's one of the first warriors that I've actually put in C tier with Bologna. Like, I don't think any warriors are valid of D tier though. Pele, D tier, she's alright. Stephanie, no, she's made for mid lane. Poseidon, people say he can, but no, made for mid lane. Ragin, no, just play mid lane. Ra, there's no safety in him. If you get like an aggressive team comp, he's got no out, so don't play. Rama, just play him ADC. If you want to play Rama, play him ADC. Don't play him in the solo lane. Rat can go C. You can build him like with some protections. Raven, yeah, Bruiser Raven is good. Scylla, I could argue Scylla can be played here. She's got a lot of movement with a dog that she can move with. Saket, I'll put in C tier. Set, I think goes in B. So when he uses free, when you create the storm around him, it actually gives him like mitigations. So if you go mitigation build on him and you have max cooldown, so that would mean your storm is on roughly 7-second cooldown once it finishes. So 7-second cooldown once it finishes means the majority of the time, if you go the right build, you're gonna have 40-50% mitigations, which means Are you gonna die? No, I wouldn't say you would die. Give a B tier. What? I mean, with the new build that Hi-Rez been playing, I think he could go up to A, but Skadi, no. The Sobek, he used to be good. I don't know what happened to him. D tier. Soul, no. Wukong, Hi-Rez build, I think he's an A tier at the minute. Susano, C tier. Sylvanas, he's got better clear than the others, but yeah, he can go C tier. Terra, she's good to fill up another one of them support slots when you need more crowd control. I'll put a C tier. Thanatos, I think he's horrible in solo lane. Morrigan, he's alright. 4, I'm going B tier. He's actually quite good in it. 4th, he's a mid laner. I don't think he should be played anywhere else. Same with Tiamat. Tsukiyomi, I think he's one of the worst assassins. I despise him. Tier can go. He can go C tier with like Bologna and all that. But I do think he can perform a lot better than them. I'll put him up to B. Allah, I think Allah's one of the few exceptions of ability hunters that you can play in solo lane. Oh god. Absolutely broken god. You can press one button and just start smacking away and you could probably get a penta just off doing that. Vulcan, no, he's just not safe. Same with X-Bow, not safe. Jingtian, I could put him C tier. I could see that. He works. Yemo, no. No. Ymir also in no. Yuhang, no. Mid lane. Zeus just dies as soon as he gets dove. Zhong, I think he can compete with Hades. I'll put him B. I think he competes. Serta, obviously A tier. Yeah, A tier. Marticarus, he's still up there. So I think he's S tier. He's definitely S tier in mid lane and like carries, but solo lane he's not priority, so I'll put him A. Big Shell, she's good, but I don't know what she's like in ranked yet, so I'm just gonna put her in. Do not play this. So that's the tier list. Only a few in S tier for me. Like obviously it's my opinion. If you think anywhere, like anything should be anywhere else, just let me know. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one, guys. Tastes good like soul food. Parked up outside in the old school. The new me back with the OU.